These tick marks means that it's fenced. So these are all of our fenced units. And about 61% of this particular natural area reserve is fenced, which is pretty extraordinary. My name is Anya Tagawa. I work for the Hawai'i Island Natural Area Reserve System. And we're at Pu'umaka DLNR, and this particular unit is called Aku Unit.
A few minutes to kind of just ho'omalie, or to just kind of be calm and just kind of, start to take notice of some of the things in this place.
It was fenced in 2000, and we're about 3,800 meters elevation, or feet elevation, and this area is very special because it has a lot of endangered species that are found nowhere else. For example, there's one plant called aku, which is a Cyanea tridomantha, and its leaves were used back in the day, almost like cooked like cabbage, and you could eat it. But right now it's endangered, and the last I've read, I'm not sure if it's the most up-to-date statistic, but there are about 400 individuals left. And so this area protects a great amount of those. One thing that makes it really diverse is that it's a'a substrate, but it also has a thick ash layer on top of it, where a lot of other places do not have that ash in this area. So there's pockets of ash that have kind of settled over years. It might be 5,000 to 10,000 years old was what I read, but I'm not sure if that's the most accurate timeline. But the ash provides different nutrients that the plants would not have gotten if it was just a lava flow, which is the area surrounding. And so this area is a lot more diverse and a lot more fertile, and as you can see, it's a beautiful, pristine forest. So this is a native mint. This is Stenogene calamentoides, and it has these flowers that are very curved like that, almost the exact same shape as the ewe's bill, that same curve, and they're bright pink. And we might see some today, but I wanted to show you them in case we don't see any more. But so this mint, like all other mints, have square stems, so you can tell a mint by feeling its stem, and if it's square, you'll know that's a mint. And also, if you were to crush the leaves and smell it, tell me what you smell. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It smells green.
You're right. It doesn't have a smell. No mint smell whatsoever. But after the introduction of cows, sheep, goats, pigs, these and all our other plants that have grown to evolve to not have these defense mechanisms are like a free-for-all salad bar. There's nothing to deter these animals from eating them, and so that's one of the biggest problems we have, is them eating up all the native species. This is an olapa tree, and I wanted to show you it because the trees further on might be too tall for us to take a leaf. But when we identify plants, we look at them by their structure. Like, is it a vine? Is it a tall tree? Is it a shrub? Is it an herb? Like, what does it look like? That's your first thing you think about when you look at a plant and try to identify it. But there are other things that we could use to identify it. Like, for example, this is one leaf, and each one of these are called a leaflet. You see that drop?